पहले सड़क नहीं थी तो इसको माथे पे ढो के ले जाते थे, अब सड़क बन गई है तो इसको ट्रैक्टर ट्रॉली में भर के ले जाते हैं।
जी रोड ना होने करके तो हमारे धंधे ठप हैं, फिर कुछ नहीं होता यहाँ पर। रोड ठीक ठाक हो तो सब कुछ है हमारा काम।
तो लिंक्ड रोड मिलने से हमें जैसे मकान का काम, तो उसके लिए बजरी, ईंट, सरिया वो इतनी कैरी करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती। बिल्कुल लिंक्ड रोड हमारे बिल्कुल घर के नज़दीक हैं।
पहले हम यहाँ गांव से बागनाघाट के लिए पीठ पे बोझा लाते थे, आज गाड़ियाँ हैं तो आज गाड़ी में ला रहे हैं। ये सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट है।
गांव के लोगों को आने जाने में सुविधा हो गई है, अपना माल बेचना चाहते हैं तो रात में भी लेके चले जाते हैं। अभी जो है हमारी बहुत तबीयत ख़राब हुई थी तो हमने फ़ोन किया, 108 तुरंत एम्बुलेंस आ गई और तुरंत लेके गई, इलाज हुआ। रात में भी अब जो है गाड़ी के लिए कोई असुविधा नहीं कोई एम्बुलेंस आएगी तो प्राइवेट गाड़ियाँ हैं।
These are the impacts that the Government of India envisaged when it decided to launch Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana in December 2000, popularly known as PMGSY, to address the issues of rural connectivity with good quality all-weather roads. The aim was that every habitation in the country that has a population of over 500 in plain areas and a population of over 250 in hilly areas, as also in special category areas, remain connected throughout the year. Constitutionally, construction and maintenance of rural roads are the responsibility of the states. But to give impetus to rural connectivity and also to strengthen rural livelihood opportunities under the broad poverty reduction strategy of the Ministry of Rural Development, central government stepped in.
Former Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he thought of Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, and now this is about 14-15 years old flagship program of Rural Development Ministry. The very concept or idea behind to participate for rural road was the connectivity. Connectivity not only to connect the village with a main road, connectivity was in a way exposure to the villagers, to the world as large.
In the last 15 years, the PMGSY has carved out a place for itself as a program characterized by effective management and technical proficiency. Till November 2015, 1,12,550 villages were connected by constructing 4,54,048 kilometers of all-weather rural roads. These efforts have created a huge national asset with a replacement value of over 4,75,200 crores when rural roads constructed under PMGSY, non-PMGSY, Go Road Network and non-Go Network is added together.
It is huge cost asset base in terms of the country's network, and it is our duty to protect and preserve these assets, and this can happen only through proper maintenance.
Initially, all rural roads constructed under PMGSY was fully funded by the central government. But in phase 2 of PMGSY, cost of construction is shared between the centre and the states. But even in this phase, the maintenance costs continue to be funded fully by the states, and it remains to be a state government responsibility.
All rural roads are being designed for a life of almost 10 years. And if no maintenance is being carried out, we are likely to lose these road assets maybe in a period of 6-7 years. The value may come down to almost 50 to 60%. In general, there are 3 types of the maintenance works to be carried out: routine maintenance, periodic maintenance, and upgradation or rehabilitation. And if the maintenance routine and periodic are carried out as per the requirements, then rehabilitation cycles can be delayed, the curve can be a little flatter, and we can save a lot of money on that.
Classical steps for on-carriageway and off-carriageway maintenance. On-carriageway, immediate repair of potholes, sealing of cracks and repair edges of pavements, ensure no stagnation of water. Off-carriageway, clearing obstructions and drains for free passage of water, cleaning of vegetation, grass and bushes along the roads, cleaning of culverts and other water crossings, repair of shoulder and side slopes, repair drainage structures, retaining walls, maintain road signage. All of us can realize the significance of rural roads in national road connectivity by the fact that out of a total of 46 lakh kilometers of roads in India, about 82% are only rural roads, including the roads constructed under PMGSY. This huge national asset on which rural development rides today has to be regularly maintained and preserved.
If you look at the erosion in the value of roads because of non-maintenance, that is around 4 to 5% of the total value of rural road asset, and that amount 4 to 5% eroded value would come to around 21,000 crores. So, on the one hand you have 20 to 21,000 crores being invested every year in construction of rural roads. On the other hand, you have around 21,000 crores being lost because of non-maintenance, regular routine maintenance of PMGSY or other rural roads. So, it becomes a zero-sum game.
There are states and road construction agencies who are rationally investing in maintenance, and this small investment on their part on routine and periodic maintenance are paying good dividend by savings on larger costs of renovation of the road at a future date. Some states have notified their rural road maintenance policies and others are working towards it. The pressures of traffic on rural roads have also gone up by many folds from what has been estimated, and this calls for additional attention, both in terms of funding and manpower in maintaining it.
जब ट्रैफिक मूवमेंट बढ़ गए है तो इसको 5 साल के अंदर है, इसमें ज़्यादा से और रख रखाव के लिए ज़्यादा पैसा जो हमने एस्टिमेट करते हैं उससे भी ज़्यादा पैसा की हम लोगों को आवश्यकता पड़ती है। मेन प्रॉब्लम ये है इसी में, तो इसलिए हमको रख रखाव के लिए डिमांड इसको ज़्यादा पड़ता है, ज़्यादा की आवश्यकता है।
Maintenance of rural roads has definitely gone up in the state government priorities. Still, there is enough scope of bringing maintenance of rural roads at the center stage. All the stakeholders of rural road maintenance have to understand the critical points in the life of roads between which routine maintenance ensures that a road completes its complete life cycle for which it has been designed.
जब भी पैच किसी सड़क पे होता है तो हम कोशिश करते हैं कि वो जल्द से जल्द हो जाए। 3 दिन 4 दिन के अंदर हम इसे अवश्य उस पैच को रिपेयर कर देते हैं। बरसात से पहले जो भी कलवर्ट या पुलिया गुल डाले गए हैं उनकी हम सफाई कर देते हैं ताकि पानी का आवागमन जो हमारे क्रॉस ड्रेनेज है उसमें रुके ना और सुचारू रूप से चलता रहे।
Today, across India, rural connectivity has become a major entry point for all poverty alleviation programs. It has proved to be an income multiplier and has ensured access to social and economic capital to even those who are the last step of development indicators.
हमारे पूरे हिमाचल में जो है ना, यहाँ से हमारा गया कुल्लू हमारे बाद, उसके बाद गया सिरमौर जहाँ पर फूल उगाए जाते हैं। हम इस हाइट पे सबसे पहला ग्लैड उगाया, ग्लैड के बाद कार्नेशन उगाया, कार्नेशन के बाद हमने यूस्टोमा, अलेस्टोमेरिया, ब्रासिका पे आ गए हुए हम 6-7 किस्म के फूल उगाते हैं। तो कम से कम मेरा ख्याल करोड़ों रुपए का नुकसान हो जाएगा अगर सड़क का सही देख रेख नहीं होगी। और इसके साथ साथ जो हमारे साथ किसान भाई और भी है हमारे साथ जो सब्जियों का काम करते हैं उनको भी बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो जाएगा अगर सड़क की देख रेख सही नहीं होगी। अगर सड़क की देख रेख सही होगी, लोग जो है ना शहर की तरफ जो प्लान कर रहे हैं वो भी रुकेगा और साथ में लोगों को रोज़गार भी मिलेगा।
This massive improvement of the rural road network has several benefits, both in the economic and social terms. Communities are no longer isolated and can take part in mainstream economic and social activities and access to basic service as health, education, and livelihood opportunities.
हर विकास के लिए सड़क का होना सबसे पहले ज़रूरी है। हर विकास की जन्म जननी मतलब जन्मदाता सड़क ही है। अगर सड़कें नहीं होगी तो कोई विकास नहीं है। तब तो वही आज से 100 साल पहले चले जाएंगे जैसा पशु का जीवन होता था।
As every day, an average of 83 kilometers of roads are being added to the existing massive figure of 37 lakh kilometers of rural roads, including roads constructed under PMGSY. This also poses a new and growing challenge in terms of increasing maintenance commitment to preserve the gains and sustain the benefits. In order for the people to reap the benefits of the large investment on rural roads, it is important that all roads receive routine maintenance without exception. This can only succeed with the full investment of policymakers and executing agencies of the states. The question remains though, are we committed to our people and our country? The time to act is now.